15:56 so far for Rojas. That was her opener. It's a Diamond League record, it's a meeting record, and don't let's forget that this is the lady who took gold in Tokyo with a new world record, 15:67. Now the win behind that 15:56 opener was plus 3.5, but the next couple of jumps it was legal. She no-jumped in round 2, and the wind staying down over the last couple of jumps, and that one the wind is legal as well. Rojas in very fine fettle, that's for sure. World champion in 2017 and 2019, and already in fabulous form, and 15:56 with a following win. And this one coming down at 15:42. That's the Diamond League record, in fact, and a meeting record. And Steve, she's still not happy. She's ambitious, isn't she?
Well, when you think there's only her and Inessa Cravets have ever jumped further than that distance she's just jumped, 15:42, a legal jump that is, and yet she's walking away as though, no, you know, it's not so good. She's going to be the celebrity in the Barcelona match on 15:42 in round 3, a 15:56, which was windy in round 1, in superb form, world record to win the Olympic title. Rojas of Venezuela. Oh, and it's another huge effort. I just love the way she looks disdainfully down in the pit to go. Don't you tell me it wasn't far enough. Just watch this.
I'm still not sure she's that happy with it, Steve. I think she feels there's more.
Well, I think you're right. I think she knows how far... I mean, she's not bad on the board here at all. And the wind behind her. It's another legal jump. It's only plus 0.6. The wind just dropping. That's in her favour. As I said, based in Spain. And look at that. That is a huge effort. 15:52.
Anna Minenko then of Israel. That's around, what, 14:30, something like that, from Minenko. She jumped 14:47, her opener. Frankly, Rojas operating on a different level. That's another no jump from Minenko.
There's a few of them been struggling a little bit, including Kimberly Williams, to really get to grips. It's Ricketts and Rojas who've been doing really well. That's no better really from Kimberly Williams. She's struggling getting in the top 3. Minenko holding on to a 3rd position. This is the 5th round, so that will be it. And when you look at the likes of Mamona, who had such a brilliant Olympic Games, she's only jumped 14:02. A couple of no jumps. She's got one to come as well. So this is last chance to get into that final 3. Williams won't make it behind the board. 14:29 will remain her best of the competition.
Yeah, when you think how these athletes have to hit that perfect mark to get onto the board, the wind, strong winds will affect them more than most.
To the 3-2 or the final 3 in the women's triple jump.
And here's how these athletes made it through to the final 3. Hannah Minenko had a great time at the Olympic Games. The Israeli Minenko finishing in 6th in Tokyo. Tonight, 14:47 in round 1, gave her 3rd place before the 6th and final round. Shanieka Ricketts, 15:02 in round 2, albeit with a 2.7 wind. It was just over the legal limit. That would have been for Ricketts. Otherwise, her first ever over 15 meters. She was disappointed when she saw the wind. And Rojas opening with 15:56, a big win behind her, plus 3.5 behind the Venezuelan world record holder. But she, of course, will battle out the win here now as this 6th round, final 3 will unfold. And here is Minenko as she runs through, and that's frustrating. And fails to record a mark. Therefore, 3rd place for her, guaranteed. And Minenko, well, she's a 14:78 jumper. That was way back in 2015, 6 years ago now. She was good on the board, but just couldn't hold it together.
It's been registered, Tim, as 12 meters 62.
Well, there's a target.
So the other two have got to beat. I was talking about the football earlier on, and you shouldn't forget that Rojas is part of FC Barcelona, the sports club, and they actually won 16 medals at the Olympic Games, I think I read, because it's a multi-sport club. But she will be there at the match on Sunday to kick off. I'm not sure if Shanieka Ricketts is a football fan at all, but you saw the disappointment when she saw that wind reading after a 15-meter jump beyond 15 in the second round. What can she do here? Such a tall, rangy athlete, and I think for Shanieka Ricketts, well, she knows that second place was always probably going to be the result here whenever you're in a competition with Rojas. I would have loved to have reproduced what she did in the second round. Hasn't done that here. So she just drops off it at the end there. The final phase was way behind the board, but registers 14.52. So I think the only way she's going to win, I would suggest, is if Rojas no jumps.
Well, I'll tell you what's interesting though, Steve, is that the win behind Minenko's effort, albeit a 12-meter effort, 1.8. The win behind Ricketts there, 1.7. And 14.52 is the target of sorts, although, as you say, it's more than a metre behind Rojas's world
You're
best.
teasing us here, Tim, aren't you?
I am, because this could be special. Hold on to your seats, folks. Big-time performer. And Rojas currently in third place because of the way this final three format works out. Chasing 14 meters 52, jumped 15.56 with her opener. That was a 3.5 meter per second win. Then 15.52 was her best legal jump. That was in round 4, Diamond League record and new meeting record. Here she goes. Now, will the wind be kind? Will she jump big? Rojas at 25, twice world champion, Olympic champion, world record holder. No. Just not quite the right body position at takeoff, was it? I think she knew it. But even then, Steve, that looked to be beyond 15 metres.
Well, I thought for a second, Tim, it was a no jump. It's come up as 1 centimetre. Look at this. I mean, we'll get a better shot of it. Yeah, the middle phase wasn't quite right there, was it? Look at that. Oh. Close. But I just love watching her. I love the fact that she's just collapsed a little bit at the end compared to what she normally does. But, you know, she's got such talent. That world record we saw, she knows she can go further. And we'll all going to enjoy her over the next 2-3 years, I'm sure, winning gold medals. But how far can she go? Taking this women's triple jump into a completely new phase.
Well, there's plenty of people who think she can go a long, long way further than her world record of 15.67 set in Tokyo early in the track and field program. She wins there with a 15.11 and a 0.5 wind, ironically. Very, very little wind, almost still air behind that sixth and final round effort for Rojas to take the win as expected. Ricketts second with 15.02. Or 14.52 actually in round 6, and Minenko 12.62 in round 6 in the final 3, but her best effort coming in round 1, 14.47. It'll come. It's so exciting with an athlete of Rojas's caliber. You just suspect something special every time she steps out in anger.